I'd like to introduce you good folks to Sam Adams, a white man who is also a film critic at Slate. He has written one of the most racist forms of rage bait I have read in quite some time. I'm really deeply fucking pissed off at this son of a bitch. Back in 2022, I did point out that this motherfucker is a incredibly awful practitioner of criticism. He tried to go after Robert A. Caro, the great historian and author of The Power Broker, by claiming he had invented facts, but he couldn't produce any evidence. And I also pointed out that Sam Adams, who is a very sloppy fucking writer, actually mangled a lot of facts. I was prepared to have nothing to do with this son of a bitch until he decided to drop this rage bait after the Oscars, claiming that Sinners was the greatest loser in Oscar history. Sinners, which won 4 Oscars last night, is the greatest loser in Oscar history. Now let's show you how he was racist. Sam Adams claims that because Sinners got 16 nominations and won 4 of those, it lost 12, making it the greatest loser in Oscar history. Well, I beg to fucking differ. What about Marty Supreme? 9 nominations, 0 wins last night. Let's go back in time. American Hustle, 10 nominations, 0 wins. Same thing with True Grit, 10 nominations, 0 wins. Gangs of New York, 10 nominations, 0 wins. The Color Purple, 11 nominations, 0 wins. The Turning Point, 11 nominations, 0 wins. Now, if Sinners had won nothing last night, Sam Adams might have a case for Sinners being the greatest loser in Oscar history. But that's not what happened. It won 4 Oscars, including the first ever woman to win for Best Cinematography. Sam Adams was so desperate to find any way to slander Sinners that he rigged the deck with his absolutely arbitrary bullshit system of what constitutes the greatest loser in Oscar history. But even if we go by Sam Adams' measure, if we apply it to individuals, Sinners still isn't the greatest loser in Oscar history. We've got Diane Warren, 17 nominations without a win. Greg P. Russell, 16 nominations without a win. Sinners won 4 Oscars. And I fully believe that Sam Adams engaged in abject racism because he was a huge fan of one battle after another. Hey, so was I. But you don't get to stack the deck to make one movie lose. In his great book, Stephen Jay Gould's The Mismeasure of Man, Gould pointed out how many bullshit scientists over the years stacked the deck in similar ways. They measured cranium. And one of the greatest fallacies that Gould pointed out was the use of ranking to rig the deck as a fallacy, which is exactly what Sam Adams did with Sinners. This piece is racist, and Sam Adams is no different from a phrenologist.